So I have decided to officially say goodbye to WoW. I don't ever want to come back to this game, and I will have to do what is needed to make this permanent. I mean, nothing is permanent. I can always just choose to make a new character and just start from scratch. But I need to let go of the past to move on with my future. Sounds a little cheesy, but I think this would just be a great way to start. Don't get me wrong, I had a great time. I absolutely loved Classic, both the original Classic Vanilla and TBC. And I think it has served its purpose, and there's no reason to continue to try to relive the nostalgia. That nostalgia is completely gone. Once Classic was announced, I wanted to try it out because I didn't get tried to play it. And I'm very happy that I got a chance to play it. But it has served its purpose, and there's no need for me to continue to play a video game like this ever again. May may I still play? Would I still play games casually? Yeah, I think so. I've picked up League, and surprisingly, you know, I didn't think they would be fun. I quit League about 7 years ago, and I've tried it again. It's not too bad. It's a really good casual game, surprisingly. I didn't think it would be, but it actually is. And so there, let me start off why I'm one of the reasons why I quit WoW. We had just finished Sunwell one night. It was on a weekend, and I was laying in my bed about to go to sleep, and I was just thinking about what's next. And pre-patch was already out. Wrath was expected to release, I believe, in 2 to 3 weeks. I was laying down at night and I was thinking about Wrath, and I realized why do I want to go another why do I want to go through another year of that? And I don't. I've The game got less and less fun, and I believe or personally me, we were trying to relive an experience that will never be there again. And that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. That moment's never going to come back. And I believe people have a hard time believing in it, or yeah, believing in it, and they're playing these classic games again in hopes that people are playing these games to want to relive those moments, and that's just not going to happen. And the reason why I still have an active account is right before I'd quit, I had purchased a 6 month subscription because I had full on intentions of wanting to play Wrath. I was excited. I believe I maxed out Honor. No, not on this character. But as you can tell, I mean, I did have full Brutal maybe? Majority Brutal, some Vengeful. And I absolutely loved Arena. I think it was what really kept me going with TBC, and one of the reasons why I wanted to continue going. But yeah, I was really stoked for Arena. And then as I was laying down on my bed, I realized every weekend I was spending a minimum of 4 hours while my kids and my wife was still awake, them doing their own thing and me being completely alone. And if I'm going to be completely alone, it needs to be something productive, in my opinion. Whether it's I didn't get cold. Whether it's going out, learning how to fish, going out, learning on how to change a tire, an oil change, and all that time that I spent on this video game, I could have learned to do new things. Um, I'm I would think I'm a very well-rounded person, but that's it. I want to get better at fishing. I want to get better at golfing. I want to learn how to work on my car more. I know the basic necessities, um, but I want to be able to work on my own plumbing. Yeah, I can hire someone to do that. But if I am fortunate enough to learn all those and teach my two boys, and Look, I mean, getting Thunder Fury was such a great experience, but that's it. That's all it was, just an experience. I is my 5-year-old going to ask me, "Hey, Dad, how was it like getting Thunder Fury?" No, he's not gonna ask me that. And if he does, oh well, luckily I have a video that I upload on YouTube. But listening realistically, my son's not gonna care about this. Nobody's gonna care about this. Yeah, my guildies might for the time being while I'm part of the team. Um, but for how long? Until I quit the game or until I quit the guild? It just it doesn't make sense to me as to why at this point in my current life, there's no need for me to play this game. Like I said, I could have learned to do so many other things at the time that I've spent to play this game. Uh, I would consider myself a somewhat casual raider. I don't think that's a lot of days. Maybe it is. When I look at this days, that's 115 more days that I could have spent with my family. And as you get older, I believe you start to realize how important family really is. On an alt alone, I spent 11 hours. Not bad. Not bad at all. But just look at the other guy. I think this guy has 7 days? Almost 7 days on a bank alt. I'm not happy to see it now that I'm looking at it right now. And so, anyways, I don't know if I got off topic, but I bought a 6 month subscription because I wanted to play Wrath. Came to find out I didn't want to. There was more important things in life, like my family. And yes, I know there might be people out there that don't have a family. They don't have a family unit, and neither, I would say for the most part, I didn't either. But a lot of things happened in my life that I'm very fortunate of. Um, that led me to be a father. That led me to have a great family unit. Allowed me to get closer to my siblings. That I don't want to lose those things. We're only getting older, and what makes life so great is the fact that it has an end. But we all have a time limit. I could be dead tomorrow. I could go drive my car and then some idiot will run a red light and I'll get hit and I'm dead. And that's not, I don't want to be on my deathbed looking back, wow. Am I really gonna be on my deathbed looking at my warrior, be like, yes, I spent 115 days on a character that has no meaning. Now that I'm 72, 92, 45, I could die at any point, is what I'm trying to say. Um, I I don't want to come back to this game ever again. I believe there's nothing wrong with playing casually. It's when it becomes an addiction. And what's great about playing casual games is I could play with my friends that I grew up with in a different state. I can still keep in touch with them and, just catch up with them. And I think that social aspect is very important when it comes to gaming. However, there has to be some type of physical interaction. I see my friends where I grew up at least once a year, at least minimum. And would I like to see them more? Absolutely. And I believe when I don't see them, I can resort to playing a video game with them, such as League, Call of Duty, or whatever it may be, so I could keep in touch with them. And I think that's important. But when you spend 115 days with people you will never get to know, you will never interact with again once this game is finished, that doesn't seem like it's gonna progress your life in a positive way. At least to me, it hasn't. After 2.5 years playing classic all the way, both vanilla and TBC, I haven't built a single connection that has benefited me in my own personal life. It was kind of funny. Oh, this is my first epic. I was level 58 when I got that. Actually, that was pretty exciting. But that's my point. That's all it is. It was exciting. How is Skull Flame Shield gonna help me 20 years from now? It's not.
The Naru have not forgotten us.
Yeah, I don't want a reason to come back. I guess I could sell all this stuff too. Every gold counts if I can. I'm gonna miss you guys. Actually, I will at least destroy him. I'm not gonna sell that. I'll destroy it with it. Nobody gets a Thunder Fury. Alright. I guess the rest I'll just put on. So it's not completely naked. At least gets deleted with some dignity. Hopefully I can help someone realize to just go out, you know, see the sun a little bit more each day. Even if it's just 20 more minutes, just do something else instead of just sitting here playing this game or any game that is just over consuming your life. What I will do though is even taking my name. But yeah, hope all of you take care and make a difference by just spending 1 extra hour outside, whether it's at the gym, with your friends or your family. Just do something that you will be able to lay on your deathbed that you are proud of.